Good afternoon, it's the 1st of August. I'm Ben Newman. Welcome to Forexample Trading. Now today, this video is going to be on the subject of something a bit different than just a trade summary, and that's because some new regulations were implemented today, and that's having a much bigger effect than I should have anticipated it really, but it has had a much bigger effect than I'd anticipated on both my trading account and the people that I'm dealing with, my clients as well. And what it means really, I'm going to go through it with you and just explain what it means. And we have got a way around it. We've got a solution for anyone that joins us. I have got a broker that doesn't fall under these regulations. They are fully regulated, but they're in Australia. They don't fall under the EU regulations, which mean that you're trading, especially if you're a beginner, your trading account is going to be very restricted with regard to leverage, and it means that you're going to have to have a huge size trading account, 10 grand or more, really to make it worthwhile even starting trading in Forex. So I'm going to go through the facts and then I'm going to give you a solution, and then I'm going to tell you how to get involved. If you join us, then we can give you that solution. Certainly all the clients that are already in the trading arena are already taking up this offer just to avoid the restrictions on the leverage and the accounts and spreads and everything that that they're putting on Forex brokers. So I'll go through it with you. The regulations are by ESMA, and they're the European Securities and Markets Authority, and you can see this has been a series of things really from the days of binary options. You can see from the 2nd of July a prohibition on marketing, distribution or sale of binary options to retail investors, and this, which was implemented today, contracts for differences, a restriction on the marketing, distribution or sale of CFDs to retail investors. This restriction consists of leverage limits on opening positions, a margin closeout rule on a per account basis, a negative account balance protection on per account basis, preventing the use of incentives by a CFD provider, and a firm specific risk warning delivered in a standardized way. So basically what that means in simple terms is that they are trying to protect the consumer. It stops the brokers from taking advantage of you fully, but also what it does do, it stops you from spending too much money or losing too much money. So that means the restrictions on that mean your leverage will only be 1.3 now, whereas you used to be able to get 1.1. So that means they're a third. And I'll give you an example. If you've got a trading account of $1,000, then that means that you can trade, you can place one trade of one lot. That's your leverage. It's an allowance that basically allows you to trade what's the equivalent of $100,000 in the open market, in the financial market. But what this restriction means is that would be restricted by a third. So if you've got an account of $1,000 and the regulations before allowed you to place one trade of one lot, okay, that would be your limit. So one trade of one lot. With these restrictions, it means you'd only be able to place a third of that. Yeah. So what that means is you wouldn't be able to have multiple trades open. In fact, to get the same level of multiple trades on an account size of 1,000 before these regulations, you need an account size of 10,000. That's the difference. All right. So simultaneous trades running, the ability to just close trades if they're running too far into or out of profit, and these things are really going to affect you. So what I did today was I moved everything over. I used to use Pepperstone, who I didn't think fell under these regulations because they're in Australia, but they do. And suddenly I had these trades open, and they were chopping my trades straight away, and I realised that my leverage had been axed. So what I did is I spent most of today, which is a real pain actually, because the first of the month is excellent for trading. I know the guys in the trading arena have done really well today, and there's still a lot going on which I will come to. But I've spent today trying to move my funds over to a new account, and I've done that. So this is the broker that I'm using now. This is a brand new account, so while I'm waiting for my funds to withdraw from Pepperstone, which should take a few days, all I did was went in and opened an account here, as you can see, and these are the first trades I've placed on this account. It's a brand new account. You can see here it's a live account. There's my name. All right, so I have literally just opened this account, but IC markets do not fall under these ESMA regulations, okay, which you can see here. I'm going to put all these links in the description so you can have a look through. So this is IC Markets, all right, and again I'm going to put a link in the description so you can join IC Markets. But the best way to do it is get this set up. If you register with IC Markets via the link in the description, if you are looking for a solution, there must be hundreds, thousands upon thousands of people now that are looking for a way around this. So we're providing you with a solution. The people in our trading arena are already taking this solution, and they're taking the steps to withdraw from the brokers that they were using that have put these restrictions in place and move their funds over to IC Markets, who are excellent, very highly recommended broker. And as I say, well, you can see for yourself, this is where all of my trading funds will be from now on, okay, with IC Markets. I'll put a link to explain this as well. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The point is so that you know what restrictions you've got on your broker account or your trading account without avoiding this, all right? So there you go. I'll put all the details in there. Of course, you can sign up to our trading arena, our free trading arena, via the link in the description as well. Now, back to today, and I am gutted because a lot of the trades I've missed today, because I've been focused on moving all this stuff over and finding a solution for our clients as well with these ESMA regulations. But you can see it's been a very busy day, and the big one is still to come. This federal members statement, and then the federal funds rate, which Trump has insisted he doesn't want raised, but the banks do want to raise it. They want to put it up. So it'll be interesting to see what happens, and it's certainly going to create a lot of movement around the US dollar. There's no doubt about that. In which direction, we don't know that, but both myself and my counterparts in the trading arena will be right on hand to take advantage whichever way these go. So there's the details. The important thing about this video really is this. Okay, if you want to get around these regulations, which are going to put huge restrictions on your ability to trade, and if you're a beginner, this really is going to cripple you. You might as well not bother starting to trade it, because if you, let's say you open an account with $250, I wouldn't recommend that anyway, but if you did do that, there's no way on earth you're going to get to a point where you're going to be able to make Forex trading work for you. Absolutely no point at all. I'd still recommend an account, a minimum account size of sort of $1,250, so about £1,000. To start with, but if you do start with that, that's going to put you in a very strong position. It means you can have like 4 simultaneous trades running with a 0.25 lot size, and that's going to mean that your profit's going to build very quickly when these trades are right. I mean, I'll give you an example. These are 0.5. My account size, you can see here, is $1,347, just over, and I've got 3 0.5 lot size accounts placed. There you go, and this profit is building up very nicely. You can see it's already $130 in profit, and that's just the first 3 trades I've placed on this account. Okay, if I was doing that in my old Pepperstone account, it just wouldn't let me do it. There's no way it would let me do it. I could place 1 trade of that size and it wouldn't let me place any more. So you can see just how restrictive those regulations are. And once I get my funds back from Pepperstone, I'm just going to put them all into IC Markets, and I'll be trading with them from now on. Now, the big one to watch tonight is this federal funds rate. It's going to be really interesting. So if you are in a position to keep an eye on this, or you do want to join us in the free trading arena, then do that. All right, there'll be lots of communicating about that, what's going on, and there'll probably be some top tips on what to do as well if you want to trade it. I will send some signals. I'm sending free signals today, and these, I'll just show you how the markets are looking, because they've gone to positions that I just didn't expect. So there you can see. So this is the CAD JPY. These are yen pairings now that are powering off. There were the trades that I've got placed, and you can see the Swiss franc yen, and we picked these up and just waited. I did have a couple of signals that pushed in the other direction, because I thought they were going to come back here, but that's part of trading. But what we do is then we replace the trades as soon as we've got the absolute limit there. And there we go, the Kiwi Japanese yen as well. So all these are our charts, so these are in very good shape now, and are going to be very profitable at all. Always keeping an eye on the Dixie, of course, and that is what you want to be watching when the fund rate statement is made later on. If you're watching this chart, this will have an impact on every other pair out there. All right, so it's well worth keeping an eye on. All right, so today, in terms of trades, a bit of a non-starter, but I wanted to get that out there for you. There must be loads of people looking for this solution. We've got it, okay? So all you have to do is either email me, ben@forexampletrading.com. You can click the free trading arena link in there and join us there. You can contact me there and I can speak to you. I'll give you a call if you want, go through everything. And if you do join us in the trading arena, then we'll help you every step of the way to get set up and make sure that you're able to trade Forex and you've got a future in it. And that's what it's all about. All right. Have a good evening's trading if you're still going to. I'll be back to it tomorrow and I hope to really capitalise on the ongoing opportunities in the first week of the month, which is always the best, usually the best anyway in my experience. All right, thanks a lot. I'll see you again tomorrow.